Thank you for plugging into this Family Life News podcast, streaming issues-driven, family-focused news.
Welcome back to another edition of Hometown Heroes on Family Life. I'm Mark Webster. This week's guest is Katie Rhodes of Catholic Charities in Chemung and Schuyler counties, serving those communities in many ways, including special programs for Christmas.
We serve Chemung and Schuyler County, so we're doing food boxes for our High Street Pantry, our Samaritan Center Pantry, and our Schuyler Outreach Pantry. Probably going to end up being about 300 folks that we'll be serving for Christmas. We're also adopting families. We provide homeless services. We have over 40 families right now. We're adopting families that are homeless or experiencing domestic violence. I've been looking at the wish list, and parents are really asking for things that the kids need more than a lot of toys. It's such a different perspective.
And on the topic of homelessness, you opened up a new shelter in an old gym.
The Catholic Church still owns the property that it's on, so we're renting it from them, but we're using the gymnasium there to have a warming station when it's 32 or below, so that's called Code Blue for New York State. So we're housing people there, and then we're turning that into a temporary dorm-style shelter. So folks will be able to stay there and then also get services there. The goal is to bring in case managers, other service providers, so that folks can get the services that they need in one-stop shop. So we're working on that with intention to hopefully buy the property and expand and have a whole campus there where we would have a permanent shelter.
A lot of need out there, isn't there?
There really is. We just did our turkey giveaway. We see a lot of different people that are coming because they have never needed services before, but maybe they had a disability, got hurt on the job, got let go from their job, right? And so now they're looking for a little extra help and just kind of coming tentatively saying, I've never done this before. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And it's just nice for us to be able to say, this is what we have. And people were just so thankful for, having that extra help. And it really is a community effort. There's people that just come see us every once in a while and will even say like, well, I just really need it this time, but I'm trying not to come because I want other people to use it. And so sometimes we have to do a little bit of education. There's enough to go around. We want you to come whenever you need it. We don't want you to struggle or not be able to feed your kids. It always works out. There's always enough. I think that's always the wonderful thing about the holidays. God always blesses it. Since I've been working here, we've never had to go without for a family.
You've been around long enough to see some trends. What have you seen in that time there, and where do you see things going?
Probably everybody's blaming it on COVID, but COVID, that was really rough for so many people. And a lot of times we see folks that are coming to us, pre-COVID, we said poverty isn't just not having any money, it's also not having any support. So for some of us, we can name 5 people that we could go to if we needed help. If we, didn't have daycare, we have somebody that could watch our kids. If our car broke down, we call somebody who can help us out. A lot of the folks that are coming to see us don't have a support system like that. And so our case managers become that support system and getting them connected to other resources and other support. So then when COVID happened and people were so much more isolated, people without that support, it's just extra difficult for them. People were struggling with their mental health so much. We were working remotely, but working very hard. People are still struggling with those things. We've just seen an increase in the need. It's been a great need before COVID. So post-COVID, it's just been, continuing. We are very thankful for our donors. They've really just allowed us to continue doing what we're doing. People are people at the end of the day, and everybody just wants to be heard so that we can just provide that listening ear.
Any light at the end of the tunnel in all that trend, or do you think this is just our new reality?
It doesn't feel like there is. I'd like to say that there is. People are struggling to make ends meet. The prices are all going up. It's hard to find an apartment. Landlords were burnt so badly with COVID. Homelessness is such a complex issue, but being able to work with the community, the donors that really make it happen, we bring people together and do it as a community. It's not something that Catholic Charities can do on our own, and I'm just always blown away by how supportive the community is and how much our volunteers are invested. This is what they do. We have volunteers that are there every day to make sure that they can help people. And we're just glad to be able to be that catalyst to get that help to the people that need it. We do hope that things are going to turn economically. We really operate with a hand up, not just a hand out. We really want people to get up to that point where they can be as self-sufficient as they can. We're just really thankful for everybody that comes alongside of that. It's just, especially at Christmas time, it is just really incredible to me how many people want to help and make sure that these families have a nice Christmas, even though they're going through a hard time.
That's Katie Rhodes of Catholic Charities in Chemung and Schuyler counties, serving those communities in many ways. Please join us again next time as we search for your home, your town, your hero. It's Hometown Heroes on Family Life.